Well, I think it's terrific that it's obviously the first home tie. We've obviously the experience of the first European game for the football club, obviously against Zulte Waregem in Belgium, where we acquitted ourselves very well. And what we want to do now, given the home game, we want to try and achieve maximum points tomorrow night, which would put us in a nice place in terms of the standings in the group. But to do that, we're going to have to play very well. It's a very good side. Obviously changed their coach at the weekend as well, so that itself brings one or two things that they may change, they may not. But for us, it's important that we get to our standard and perform as we can. We've got good players, the process of building a very good team, and we want them to go and enjoy the occasion. They'll enjoy it by performing well and playing to their maximum. Well, if it does, it does. I mean, I said before, we know their qualities, we know they've got very good players, but tomorrow night I've got to say that it's about us and our group of players getting on the ball and passing, moving as we did. We're outstanding on Saturday and come off the wrong side, I've got to say, of some horrendous decisions that happen. So all we can affect is the games we play, and if we perform at that level as we have done, then we know that it will result in winning games, whether it be in the Europa League or the Championship. And nothing's altered our opinion that we're set for a very successful and exciting season, and tomorrow night provides that as well. And as I said before, we've got terrific footballers that are hopefully enjoying that. Jordi certainly played in Belgium, and he'll play again tomorrow night, and I think they enjoy the freshness of the challenge of the Europa League, and the game's live. Everybody gets to see both them individually as good players, and as I say, collectively as a very good team. So as I say, we're all looking forward to it. Well, when all said and done, any competition you enter into, you want to be winning games, you want to be successful. As I said, we as a group want to qualify from this stage that we're in. We want to progress to the knockout stages. To do that, we've got to overcome some terrifically talented opponents. We've seen that, Rubin Kazan, probably the favourites for the group, and then we certainly feel that we can make an impact. But you're right, I mean, the amount of games we've had to play it's been difficult, and given the fact that we've had real injury concerns with, obviously, Maloney's missed the last 4 games, Grant Holt's missed the last 5 games, I think. Fortuni's out injured, and then the long-term injuries of, obviously, with Ivan Ramis and Caldwell and Al-Habsi still taken back into it. So we know moving forward we're going to be in a very strong position as the season pans out. We're certainly trying to build a squad that can cope with those demands. But I think now going into the international break at the weekend, we've got 2 home games. We want to win both of them, and we'll do everything in our power to do that. And if we do that, I think we'll be well placed for what the next few months bring. Yeah, I've seen that extensively. I've seen a lot of their games. Obviously, the couple of disappointing results by their standards. I mean, this is a team that's won the league consistently for the last number of years. In the final Champions League qualifier, they lost out to Victoria Plzen, who obviously operate in Manchester City's group. So, I mean, this is a very good side. We've got, we're under no illusions. It's a difficult task. So it's some terrific players. Mendy, the big French striker, Tavares, the Brazilian that plays behind them. They've got flair, fullbacks that love to get forward and put crosses in. So they've got a couple of bigger lads as well, Filipovic, 6'4". So we know their players. We know how. We certainly thought we knew how they play prior to the new coach coming in. So whatever the task ahead of us, the players will be ready for it. But what we've got to do and focus is on what our qualities are at Wigan Athletic in terms of us getting out and playing and enjoying being on the ball and possession, working hard against it, of course. But when we get an opportunity to entertain and play, to go and enjoy ourselves, I mean, I don't call it a job, it's the best, to be involved in football. We're very, very lucky to have had that as careers. So what you want to do is you want to maximise that opportunity, and that's the message: to go out and enjoy yourself. You do that by doing the simple things well and working hard for each other. Yeah, well, I mean, listen, the fans have been great. They've went out and they've backed the players to the hilt, and they will again. And hopefully, as I say, it will be a special atmosphere. I think coming along for the first home European tie, it'll be a special night for everybody else. There was a lot of frustration when we went to Belgium because, as I say, the amount of fans that came, and I don't think there was any official match day programme, which I felt would just be nice for the effort the fans, 2,500 fans had made to come to Belgium. So Ed assures me that he's done a good programme for tomorrow night, so we'll see about that. But that'll be nice for people. But again, we want to go out on that pitch and be representative of everything about Wigan Athletic, representative of the fans, and give them a performance that they come away thinking, I really enjoyed that. And then that's what we'll set out to do.